What's up, guys, and welcome back to another WTF Sports video. We're gonna hop right into a Week 1 preview, and let's just do it.
Oh yeah. Okay, and yeah, as Mason said, we're doing our week 1 preview. This is the first one of the year. Super exciting, and I mean, yeah, it's gonna be about the same format as it was last year. If you're returning, if you're new, we pretty much will be covering the fantasy predictions, our game predictions, and then I threw in a little parlays for this, or parlay legs for this one, just because like, why not? It's fun, you know. We're starting off with our fantasy predictions, right? I think some of the better options you have are Baker Mayfield and Bo Nix, right? Because they have relatively easy matchups with Baker Mayfield playing the Falcons and Bo Nix is playing is he playing? He is playing someone, that's for sure. He's playing the Titans, right? And they have a pretty weak defense. So I think they're both just great. Same with Evan Ingram paired with Bo Nix. That's gonna be should be a great duo, I'd like to think. And then Hubbard has a pretty weak matchup as well. I mean, they're looking honestly okay. The Panthers are, in my opinion. They're playing the Jags. So that's not a bad matchup. And then James Conner, they're playing the Saints. Same with Marvin Harrison. Saints are weak. And then, yeah, I mean, Packers and Cardinals defenses should be pretty good. Mason, you want to add anything? I know fantasy's not necessarily your section, but you know the players.
Yeah, I mean, David and Njoku, I think that's an interesting pick for our defense.
Yeah, I think it's an interesting pick, too. They're playing the Broncos, though.
I mean,
and Joe Flacco
yeah,
loved Njoku. That's my reasoning behind that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see how he does. That definitely is an interesting pick. I don't know if I would have chose him, but you got plenty of good players here. I do think that Lad McConkey is an interesting one.
Hey, you gotta throw out some crazy ones, you know.
Yeah.
And
Anyways, and then you got Joe Burrow. Obviously, I think he's the #1 quarterback in the league.
Yes, definitely.
So, I mean, yeah, you can keep going with your fantasy stars here.
Yeah. So for like the best options, right? I think Burrow, Saquon. I think J.K. Dobbins is a crazy running back 2 pick. I actually haven't benched this week for Chuba Hubbard, but I think J.K. Dobbins is gonna. I mean, they're playing the Titans, like, and Dobbins is their #1. I'm pretty sure going into week 1.
I think you have to remember that they have Jeffrey Simmons and
RJ Hampton. So I don't know. Dobbins might be a move. He might not be. Jamar Chase is gonna cook, I'd assume. And Cooper Kupp, I think, is kind of a curveball thrown in there, but. Call me crazy. Call me a Seahawks fan if you want, because I am. I think Cooper Kupp's a good start. I think Brock Bowers every week is going to be probably one of your best options. He's the best tight end in the league. And they're playing the Patriots, who I am pretty high on this year. But actually, I don't know. Gino's not a big fan of throwing to his tight ends. I've come to find out being a Seahawks fan. So
I mean, when you don't have good tight ends.
Hey, Noah Fant was decent.
Okay.
But at the same time, when Brock Bowers is literally your best receiver,
yeah,
you know,
they're gonna be throwing him. Throwing him.
And then the Broncos defense, like I've said, they're playing the Titans. They're playing a rookie quarterback. I think that's a good matchup for a defense. Rookie quarterback week 1 on a good defense with a weak. It should be good. And then Brandon Aubrey. I'm probably gonna put him there every week because it's Brandon Aubrey. Cowboys probably aren't going to be scoring much touchdowns, so we can assume that they're going to be kicking field goals.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Yeah, and then obviously that's my team on the right for this week. I'm in a 10-man league, and I mean, yeah, I put a lot of the players I have because I actually do really like their matchups this week. And let's hope I win, and let's hope anyone that follows any of these win as well. And then, yeah, let's jump into our winners this week. And I'll let Mason do some talking because I did a lot there.
All right, well, I'll start off with like the first 4, and then we'll get into. You have the schedule pulled up, so you know who's playing, but I don't. So just help me out here a little bit when it comes around. But anyways, we got the Eagles beating the Cowboys, obviously.
Love to see
the Cowboys are not going to be good this year. If you watched our record prediction on them on the NFC East, you'll see that. Anyways, we got the Chiefs winning against the Chargers, right?
Yeah, they're playing the Chargers.
Yeah. Oh, I got that right here. Okay, anyways. Yeah, the Chiefs are winning against the Chargers. We got the Dolphins winning against
Colts. They're playing the Colts.
Yeah, well,
Danny Dimes, week 1.
Yeah, Daniel Jones. They got the Jets winning.
It's the Steelers. It's actually I find that kind of a fun week 1 matchup because you got Fields and Rodgers that just swap teams and they're playing their former teams.
That's an old matchup right there. Fields versus Rodgers.
That being said, I think Fields is gonna play better.
Yeah, I agree. I hope so. I'm always rooting for Fields.
Always.
So
you want me to cover the next one?
Yeah, you got it.
All right, and coming up the next 4, we got the Panthers. They're playing the Jaguars. I think the Panthers are going to be a sleeper team this year. I think they're going to be way better than people think. It's like significantly because they actually have relatively, competent receivers this year that aren't in their 40s with Renfro and Ted McMillan. And I think they're probably going to come out and just mop the Jags, I would hope. Because I like to see Bryce Young do good. I love seeing the comeback story, And then we have the Saints beating the Cardinals, right? And I've said a lot about how the Saints suck, right? I think this is going to be this kind of the same as last year where they come out swinging for no reason. Throw a big, I'd say a semi-decent upset week 1 and just fall off the mat. And
we got to think, though, they're starting off with significantly worse quarterback play.
Yeah, that's true. I don't
like Derek Carr was not good,
but he's better than Spencer Rattler.
Spencer Rattler. So
hey, but you got to throw some upsets in there from time to time. And then, the Commanders are playing the Giants. I think Commanders are going to come out with this win. Giants, though, are like I've said, I think they're kind of up there with like the Patriots and the Panthers. They're going to be a sleeper team this year, and I expect to see the Giants put up a fight, but they're not going to win. And then Bucs are playing the Falcons. Great matchup to start week 1. Good division matchup. Realistically, the Bucs are gonna absolutely just kill them. The Bucs are a phenomenal team, and I expect Baker to come out.
They always compete, though.
Always, actually, those are always really fun games, though. Bucs Falcons. So no matter what, it's gonna be entertainment. And then, Mason, I'll let you start here.
No, you got to do the next 4 because I got to do the last 4.
Oh, okay, because the Bears. Okay. Oh, and I get the Seahawks though, so this works. Yeah, so the Bengals are playing the Browns. This is the Browns. I don't think I want to give them a win ever, especially to a team like the Bengals. What?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what that was. The Bengals, right? The Bengals are a phenomenal team offensively. And I don't think the Browns have a good enough offense to where it's really going to kill the Bengals defense. And if it does, the Bengals offense is going to get touched.
They don't.
Yeah.
They don't have anywhere near a good enough offense.
Yeah. Regardless, I think the Bengals are going to come out on top of that. Hopefully a high-scoring game because I think the Bengals-Browns last year it might have been Browns-Ravens. I don't know.
Browns-Ravens.
Yeah, let's hope that Bengals pop off, though. I have Burrow on my team. I need them to pop off. And then Raiders-Patriots is another matchup. I think the Patriots come out winning this. Both teams are, I don't know, they're both in a weird spot right now, kind of in a rebuilding phase. Yeah. But I think Patriots are going to come out on top. And this one, I honestly kind of hate putting the 49ers beating the Seahawks because I truthfully think the Seahawks are a better team. And they're at home, I'm pretty sure, too.
This guy, okay.
Dude.
Brody has glazed the Seahawks all offseason.
You're going to come to see that it's worthy. I saw the NFL power rankings. They had the Cowboys, the Cardinals, I'm pretty sure, I can't remember. It was bad. They put the Seahawks at like 19 it was 23. They were under the Jags, I'm pretty sure. They were under.
Well, we'll see. It depends on Sam Darnold, dude.
It all comes down to Sam Darnold. Even though we have Drew Lock. If Sam Darnold sucks, put Drew Lock in. Drew Lock is okay.
Drew Lock don't even stop.
He beat the
Drew Lock is shit.
Did you see the Eagles that won the Super Bowl last year? Who beat them in the regular season? In a fourth quarter last minute drive.
Oh my gosh, one game.
Yep, and I'm gonna hang on to that. Now, the Broncos, right? The Broncos are playing the Titans. I think the Broncos are going to sweep them. No issue there at all. I think it's just going to be a simple win by the Broncos. Hopefully I'm wrong on the 49ers one, but then, Mason, you can cover the last 4.
So now we got the Lions playing the Packers. Lions have a healthy defense, so they should win, hopefully, because, the Packers got Micah, so...
It'll be a good game.
How that goes.
It'll be a
good game. It'll be fun watch. So, definitely keep an eye out for that. I will be watching that game.
Yeah,
I will. No doubt about it. But then we got the Rams beating the Texans. The Texans have like sort of a weird winning, losing,
They're a week to week
What do
team.
you call it?
It's
just like you'd never know. So I don't know. I think the Rams are better here. I like Matthew Stafford over C.J. Stroud.
and the Rams are good. Honestly, I think the Rams are really good.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Jared Verse is a dog. They got Braden Fisk. They got a lot of defensive master minds. Basically, no, they're just second year rookies, but they're really good. Or second year players, but they are really good. Then we got the Bills beating the Ravens, which is going to be an amazing game for Sunday Night Football.
It's going to be peak.
Yeah, watch that game if you watch any game this weekend. But also watch Monday Night Football where the Bears will beat the Vikings, and it'll be fun because Caleb's going to throw for 400 yards and have 5 touchdowns.
This guy was just calling me delusional. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean,
Bears have. I mean, like, wait. Okay, let's be real though. We're facing basically a rookie.
Yeah, in theory, the Bears should just destroy them.
Yeah.
But also, in theory, the Vikings have a really good team.
Yeah, I mean, the Vikings have
the best wide receiver in the league,
Kevin O'Connell, which is probably the quarterback whisperer out of all coaches in the NFL. I mean, if you really look, Kirk Cousins played really well under him, right?
Oh yeah.
And then he went to the Falcons and he sucked. And then Sam Darnold comes in after sucking his entire career, and he 14-win season.
Yeah.
What?
It's crazy. So they could absolutely kill the Bears. Who knows, right?
No,
but, I mean,
they're not going to absolutely kill the Bears. Stop.
If you're looking at the primetime games,
it could be the same thing with the Niners and the Seahawks.
Okay,
that's a good thing.
This guy's talking crazy now. But yeah, if we're looking at the primetime games this week, they cooked up with the matchups. Cowboys Eagles could be better, but it's a good rivalry. It should be actually a pretty good game. I'd like to think. I hope it's not just a blowout like a 7-45 or something. The Chiefs Chargers is gonna be a great matchup. I'm really hoping the Chargers win that one, if I'm being honest, and I think there's a good chance they do, but who knows? And then obviously the Sunday Night Football is gonna be just phenomenal football. It's Bills Ravens. And Bears Vikings. So actually, we have really good primetime slates this week. As a red zone owner, sadly with ads, but as a red zone owner, I'll be watching it all season.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna love to do this. And then obviously on Monday we're gonna do our recap of the week, and you'll get to see us kind of rant on specific teams, players, and whatnot. Highlight players. Those are way more fun than this. But coming down to our last thing here, parlay legs, right? I'm not doing a specific parlay, right, because that is going to be too much if someone decides to copy it. Now, let me say this here. This is not advice at all. This is not financial advice. If you do decide to gamble, only gamble with money you can lose, or money you can afford to lose. I'm not going to condone gambling.
Only gamble with money you can lose.
Yeah.
My entire bank account on it.
I mean, if you want to pull out a mortgage, go for it. But yeah, I think Marvin Harrison over 60.5 yards that one is a little riskier, but I think it could hit. I think Burrow over 269 should be free. Like he was throwing 400 like it was nothing for a few weeks last year, and 300 almost every other game. I don't think 270 is a hard number. And Baker Mayfield 1.5 pass touchdowns should be like super free. Because it's Baker Mayfield, and he just slings the ball like it's nothing. Like,
oh dude, I'm so excited tomorrow. Lost stars, dude.
Oh yeah, and then Bo Nix 17.95 fantasy points. It's not a bad one, I don't think. And Bryce Young 214. I saw that and I thought that was really, really low, especially playing a team that's not great defensively. And yeah, they have Travis Hunter, but like now that the Panthers have more than just one receiver. They got 2 people you can pass to now. So, and then Chuba Hubbard, same thing there. 60 yards. I think these are all pretty good legs. Again, would I recommend using all of them? No. Would I recommend using any of them? No. Would I recommend gambling? Absolutely not. But if you want to, for the love of the game, go for it. And yeah, I think that's our final slide here. So we can wrap this up finally.
Yeah, so that's the end there. Yep. So if you liked it, like, comment, subscribe. And if you disagree with us on any of the winners, make sure to comment and Let us know what's different, and what you think is going to happen, and why it's going to happen.
Of
And
course.
yeah, see you in the next one.
Yep. Later.
Later.